I'm here to plant a seed today, a seed that will inspire you to move forward in life with enthusiastic hearts and a clear sense of wholeness.
You're eternal, you're infinite, you exist, and that can't change. And that's the core, that's the stillness, that's the ultimate unconditional peace and balance you feel.
You are the vanguard of knowledge and consciousness, a new wave in a vast ocean of possibilities. On the other side of that door, there's a world starving for new ideas, new leadership. I used to believe that who I was ended at the edge of my skin, that I had been given this little vehicle called a body from which to experience creation. Then I learned that everything outside the vehicle was part of me too.
You're the only one in your room. Everyone else is creating their own rooms and they're the only one in their room. But you're all co-creating the idea of being in a room together. And so you are all harmonizing your individual rooms in your own realities.
Because ultimately, we're not the avatars we create. We're not the pictures on the film stock. We are the light that shines through. All else is just smoke and mirrors, distracting, but not truly compelling. I've often said that I wished people could realize all their dreams and wealth and fame, and so that they could see that it's not where you're going to find your sense of completion. Like many of you, I was concerned about going out into the world and doing something bigger than myself, until someone smarter than myself made me realize that there is nothing bigger than myself. Sometimes I think that's the only thing that's important, really, is just letting each other know we're here, reminding each other that we're part of a larger self. Because life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you.
Look at you with great respect. We need heroes like you, but we need more heroes like us, working hard on the earth, improving things every day. That's what I want.
The second thing that is important to understand that brought about the circumstance you are experiencing with regard to the pandemic, again, has to do with your relationship to Earth and the destruction that humanity has created in many of the ecosystems, ecological niches upon the Earth. Because when you destroy certain ecological systems that contain these viruses, and they are no longer held in check by the system that was there naturally, maintaining themselves within that environment, within the animals that are now depleted because their ecological environment has been destroyed, you are affording the virus more opportunity to find new hosts, which means you. For they can no longer find sufficient hosts in the animal kingdom or the tree kingdom to contain them within those ecological environments. So you have removed, through massive destruction of ecological systems, the barriers and the environments that would contain the viruses you are now experiencing. So this goes hand in hand with the idea of fear-based belief systems, the ideas of lack, insufficiency, the idea of rampant destruction, the idea of disconnection from nature, has had a paramount effect on your experience with the idea of opportunistic organisms that have created and can create more pandemics on your planet. Until such time as you allow yourselves in the world in which you prefer to exist to take the actions necessary to restore some of those systems and bring balance back to your world.
And the second, a human being can live better, can live longer. But what we need is not only live longer, we want to live healthier. How can we live healthier? It's to understand us better. Most of the disease are caused by our behavior. So I think I'm 100% sure people will live longer.
This whole conspiracy to enslave humanity is a psychological game. What is it now? 7.7 billion or something people in the world. The number of people who are in full knowledge behind this manipulation, this agenda for this global Orwellian state is tiny.
When human beings know themselves better, human beings will be smarter and will be wiser. The difference between clever people and smart people, or wise people. Smart people knows what he want and how he can get it. Wise people know what he doesn't want. So when human beings using artificial intelligence, they will understand themselves better. And I think there will be millions of ways people will live in a healthy earth and protect the healthy earth. The reason why I want to stay in this earth, I want to work on this earth, I want to do anything I can to help this earth to better. Because even go to the space is great, but if we can spend resources just to focus on helping pick up the garbage from the oceans.
Free speech being targeted with more and more excuses to reach this situation of complete control.
People have stated that they feel certain energies that are blocking them, certain kinds of energies or forces that are preventing them from doing this or doing that. Sometimes even talking about the idea of external forces and external energies that don't allow them to do one thing or another, or are allowing them to feel that they are being controlled by some other kind of force or energy from somewhere. The first thing that is very important to understand in this concept that we are sharing with you today is that anything that you experience internally is your energy.
There's a huge difference between a dog that is going to eat you in your mind and an actual dog that is going to eat you. That may sound like no big deal, but many never learn that distinction. And they spend a great deal of their lives living in fight or flight response.
You have your energy, and everything you experience in life is made of your energy, is happening in your energy. Now, this doesn't mean that there can't be other beings that you may be interacting with or aligning with that have their own energy and maybe have their own agendas and maybe have their own intentions. Whether they be beings that are human or non-human isn't the point. The point is that no matter what anyone else's agenda may be or intention toward you may be, the only way you can experience it is by matching the vibration with your own energy, and thus creating a representation of what it is they may be attempting to pass along to you. But you're creating that experience, that internal experience of what you call their energy, out of your own energy, because that's the only thing you have to work with, is you.
Now, fear is going to be a player in your life, but you get to decide how much. You can spend your whole life imagining ghosts, worrying about the pathway to the future, but all there will ever be is what's happening here, and the decisions we make in this moment, which are based in either love or fear.
Fear, in a sense, is your friend, because fear is a messenger knocking on your door saying, hey, you have a belief that's out of alignment with your true self. That's why you're feeling your energy this way.
So many of us choose our path out of fear disguised as practicality.
Is this year gonna get, is this just the beginning of the storm? Is it, are you allowed to tell us, is it gonna get...
Right now, you are passing through what we have called the eye of the needle. And as long as you have been experiencing this for the last 3 to 3.5 months, you will continue to experience on the other side of this needle another 3 to 3.5 months. Things can accelerate after that. Things might get more chaotic here and there in different ways, but it all determines by what you take through the eye of the needle with you. The eye of the needle as a concentrated and collapsed passageway prevents you from bringing through things that are completely irrelevant for you. And if you use it that way and strip away all the fear-based beliefs and leave them behind on this side of the passage, then you will move through the eye of the needle in a more effortless way and come out the other side in a more accelerated, more positive way that will allow you to experience acceleration from that point forward. Other people may experience a deceleration if they are resistant to letting go of those things that anchor them to the past, instead of letting the future self guide them through the eye.
I cannot be contained because I'm the container. You You can't contain the container, man. You can't contain the container.